Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I got the 4 best picks in the WNBA. We got 3 games in WNBA today. I got 4 picks. But first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. And guys, we are going to go 4-0 today. I feel so good about this that if we do not go 4-0, I'm giving free VIP to everybody who watches the video tomorrow. 4-0 is in the cards, guys. We've had a couple rough days, honestly. Yesterday was another rough day, but guys, we're bouncing back here. It's going to be a 4-0 sweep. Now let's get into how you guys can make some free money. Just literally 10 minutes of work, you guys can earn $300. And the way you guys do that is by taking advantage of sign-up offers. I do not hear enough people talking about this online because it is literally free money. There is no reason why you guys should not be doing this. PrizePicks and Underdog, when you guys sign up using code BAM, the links are in the comments, by the way. Once you play your first $5 on Underdog Fantasy, you're getting 50. Once you play your first $5 on PrizePicks, if you win that slip, you're getting 150. That is up to $200 that you can get with 10 minutes of your time and $10 of your money, just locking in a couple slips. You're not even paying the money, really. You're just locking in and starting to play on the app, and then they're giving you money. Well, why are the apps doing this? It's very, very simple. They know how much they make from their average user. They know that the average user loses money on Underdog and PrizePicks, and as a result, PrizePicks and Underdog are, and every other sports betting company is set to profit, right? So as long as you guys are not that average, right? As long as you guys use profitable strategies plus EV strategies, playing the correct slip types like I will show you in this video, you will make money in the long run. So then you're just getting your additional profit as a bonus to what they're giving you on the sign up. It makes no sense not to do this. Everybody who says, oh, I'm just starting out with sports betting, what should I do? The first thing I always tell them is, guys, claim your free money. Like, start off with a win. You can get $300 if you just sign up on 3 apps. It makes no sense why you guys wouldn't. Rebet as well, basically the same thing. This is less of a DFS platform, although they do have that. It's more of a straight picks platform in my eyes. And they're doubling your deposit up to $100 when you guys use code FFBAM. So it's code FFBAM for Rebet, and then code BAM for PrizePicks and Underdog. If you guys are not locking on these apps, guys, I really can't help you make money. And I know you guys are all here because you want to make money. Now let's get into the picks for today. We're starting it off with some math. Before we get into the picks, we're starting off with some math. If you guys don't like math, tough. You're betting money on sports, you better know math, right? What we're doing right here is we're taking a look at all of these slip types that PrizePicks gives out, all of these slip types that Underdogs gives out, right? And we're finding out which is the best slip type. And I've narrowed it down right here for you guys to 2 slip types. You got the 4-man flex on Underdog Fantasy, which is my personal belief what the best slip type is right now. And then you've got the most popular slip type. So I guess what the public believes the best slip type is. And the public believes it's the 2-man power on PrizePicks because they play millions of those every single day. Now, why does the public think this? The public thinks this because they think, well, if I just have 2 bets and I win them both, I'll get money, right? That's literally what most people are thinking right now. And you might think, well, yeah, that makes sense, right? Well, they're only paying you 3x, guys. They're paying you 3x for a 2-pick power. It's ridiculously underpriced. It's insane how bad they're paying you for this 2-pick power. Now let me get into it and be very, very frank about it, right? The Underdog Fantasy 4-man flex, when they pay you 7.2x, it's because you went 4 out of 4. When they pay you 1.8x, it's because you went 3 out of 4. I've put the PrizePicks 4-man flexes right below it, just so you guys can compare and realize, wow, yeah, Underdog Fantasy is paying way more than PrizePicks right now. And it is the truth, right? When you're not using correlation, Underdog Fantasy crushes PrizePicks. Now, the 4-man flex, why do I have this number 51.8% right here? Well, it's super simple. If you guys play a 4-man flex over the long run, say you play, 3 4-man flexes every single day for the next, say, 3 months, right? That's probably a long enough time span. If you guys hit your bets at a 51.8% clip or higher, you will make money on Underdog Fantasy. You're going to profit. If you can hit at 51.8% or higher, let's just reconcile that number real quick. That is less than 2 percentage points better than a guy picking with his eyes closed. If you can be 2 percentage points better than that guy, you can be profitable if you're playing on Underdog Fantasy. Now, here's the key. A lot of people aren't doing that. They're playing on PrizePicks and they're playing 2-man powers. So they've got to be 7 percentage points better than that guy just to break even, right? And it's very rare that you see a casual bettor hit at 57%. It just doesn't really happen. And this is not talking about demons or goblins, guys, or any correlation. This is just standard straight pickings. And if you guys lock him in Underdog Fantasy using the 4-man flex, you will immediately, I'm not going to guarantee that you'll make money, but you will immediately lose less money than you would have if you lock it in any other app. And that is genuinely the realest advice I could give you. When the app's giving you their slip type options, lock it in on the most profitable one. and the most profitable one is backed by math. So going back to it, my favorite slip type is the 4-man flex. A lot of the plays we sent out on the VIP are 4-man flexes on Underdog Fantasy. So if you guys heard all that and you go back to locking in 2-man powers on PrizePicks, I can't help you. Genuinely can't help you. Now let's get into the picks for today. You guys better believe we're locking in a 4-man flex on Underdog Fantasy. One more time. If you're not on Underdog Fantasy yet, use code BAM when you sign up. Once you play your first $5, they're handing you $50. So even if you feel like, yeah, it's a new app, I don't really want to get on it, I just stick with what I'm used to. Well, yeah, okay. If you're used to losing money, I get it. Reno, keep doing that. But if you want to stick with what you're used to, sure, just put $5 in Underdog Fantasy. They're giving you $50. So then immediately, there's literally no excuse not to get on. There's no excuse not to get on. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, let's get into the picks for today. We're starting it off with Awak Kuier on the under here at 5.5 rebounds. And a lot of people are going to hate this pick because they're going to click the PrizePicks graph open. They're going to click the little graph open and they're going to go, whoa, this is hitting 4 straight games on the over. Why are we taking the under, right? Because this is what a lot of people think. They think that last 5 means everything. When PrizePicks people say they do research, you know what that means? That literally means they just go to one of these tabs and they click this little button here and they see the green or the red and they go, that looks good. I mean, it's literally ridiculous what people do and they call it research, guys. I can't believe it. Now, let's get back over to the pick. Why do I like this pick? Because it doesn't matter which happened in the last 5. We're locking this pick in as a plus EV pick. Now, what does this mean? We use this software tool called DailyGrindFantasy. You can use several other ones, but I recommend DailyGrindFantasy, especially if you're new to this stuff. You can find the link in the description of this video. Super easy to use. And yeah, let's explain why we're locking this in. So if we lock in this Awak player on the under at 5.5 rebounds, Daily Grind Fantasy on Underdog Fantasy specifically is giving this a 53.6% chance of cashing. Well, how are they sure that it's a 53% chance of cashing and not just a 50-50 like most every pick on this app? Well, because they're comparing it against a ton of other sports books. So FanDuel has this at minus 122. Already, FanDuel is leaning towards the under. DraftKings has it at minus 150. So guys, let's just understand that real quick. DraftKings has a minus 150 pick. But you can lock in the exact same one on Underdog Fantasy. You can lock in the over for like plus money, or you can lock in the under. Underdog Fantasy don't do plus money, minus money. They're just giving it to you for free at a minus 150 value. According to DraftKings, you can lock that one in on Underdog Fantasy. Bovada's got it at minus 120. Fliff's got it at minus 150. Parlay Play's got it at minus 150. PB's got it here at minus 130. What is the consensus? We just looked at 6 different books. All 6 of the books were leaning the under on 5.5. And 3 of those books were leaning the under heavily at 5.5. But one of these 6 books, well actually the 7th book here is Underdog Fantasy. And they're saying, you know what? 5.5, that seems fine over. That seems fine on the under. We'll give it even odds. It is clearly not even odds, guys. Lock this one in on the under right here. And if this play is bumped by the time you check it out, well, guess what, guys? These picks sometimes move fast. I still like it on the under at 5. But the most important thing is that you guys just get on Daily Grind Fantasy and start doing this for yourself so you can lock in the picks immediately and then go make some money. Now, let's keep pushing. Second play is going to be Alanna Smith right here on the over at 8.5 points. Why do I like this one? Well, a lot of this has to do with the matchup. And you might say, wait, she hasn't hit in the head-to-head. It's only one data point, guys. And in this one, she only played 11 minutes. Not a good data point at all. Look at the minutes she's been playing recently. You can see it's apart from this one game right here where she obviously didn't get a full game and only played 9 minutes, she's consistently been playing 25 plus minutes here, 21 minutes right here. So I'm expecting around that 20 to 25 minute mark for this game right here. And all we need is 9 points, guys. Let's make that really clear. All we need is 9 points. She got 9 points last game. And what did I start this off with? Talking about the matchup. Look at the matchup right here, guys. 13th best defense in the WNBA. I'm about to say NBA. In the WNBA. When it comes to points, guys, can you really ask for a better matchup? I don't think so. Now, let's move in to play number 3. It's going to be Shakira Austin here on the under at 30.5 PRA. And before you guys come in here saying, whoa, that graph looks very red. Why are we hitting the under? She's been hitting the over a ton. Why are we hitting the under? Let us see this one more time. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. So a lot of people are going to look at this and they're going to go, wait a minute, this is a really bad matchup, right? The 9th best points allowed defense. Well, I'll show you guys. You got to look deeper. Just to centers in particular, Phoenix is actually a top 4 defense. Rebounds and assists, of course, still not great. But when you look at this, the assist diet isn't really that big and rebounds is middle of the road right here. So I don't hate it on the matchup right there. And even in the head-to-head recently, 2 out of the last 3 games, Shakira Austin's hit the under. And I'm just getting to my best point right here. which is that this is a plus EV pick, guys. Even though she's hit in 8 out of the last 10 games, this is a plus EV pick, and I still like the plus EV pick over any of those stats. So Shakira Austin here is recommended by DailyGrindFantasy at 54% chance to cash. They literally give you the chance to cash. So if you guys know that, what's the bar you need? 51.8%. If you can hit at more than 51.8%, you'll make money. And here it's telling you, if you just lock these bets in, they've got a more than 51.8% chance cashing. So if it were me, guys, and I was new to this stuff, I would get DailyGrindFantasy. I would look at the best odds, and I would put that in a parlay, and I'd win over the long term. It's not that difficult, guys. Now, let's keep going to Shakira Austin right here. FanDuel's got a 29.5. Bovada's got a 29.5. Better's got a 29.5. Flip, PrizePicks, all of these apps have it very, very low. And even when they have it at 30.5, it's heavily juiced on the under here at 135, 125. So basically, what are we doing with this system of plus EV? We're looking at our one bet, and we're saying that these are where all the apps have them, right? And if 4 of the apps have them right here at 29.5, and one app has it up here at 30.5, it makes sense to go to this app and take the under. It is literally that simple, guys. You can use the app's projections as their prediction for where the player will finish. So if everybody's predicting she's going to finish with 29.5 and Underdog is predicting she's going to finish with 30.5, it is a very clear mispriced line. Is it a huge edge? No, but what do we need? A 2% edge, and this is giving us a 4% edge. So we will win in the long term, and that's what matters. Now, last play of the day is going to be Natasha Mack here on the under at 8.5 rebounds and assists. This is just a really, really nice play. She's been 100% of these last 10 games. And even though her minutes are creeping up right here, 13, 18, 19, it clearly has not done anything to her graph right here. And one more time, this is an elite defense. Very, very good matchup if you want to take the under. Number 1 rebounding allowed defense. Number 4 assist allowed defense. So we do like the under here for Mack at 8.5. So all I got for this one more time. Lock it in as a 4-man flex. And let's make some money on the WNBA over on Tuesday.